which is why every citizen will find a complimentary government-issued aerosol can waiting in the mailbox. Get to spraying, America! Let's heat this mother up! This has been an announcement from the President of the United States. What gives, Sam? You missed your cue!
What? Oh, sorry, little buddy-in-chief. I'm still thinking about our last case. The internet said it was working for somebody named Roy G. Biv. Obviously a pseudonym, but for who? Or whom?
We're detectives, Sam, not mind readers. Hey, maybe we should ask Hugh Bliss.
Mind readers, that's it! No, that's not it.
By the way, have you seen my copy of Emetics, the Handbook for Multicolored Happiness by Hugh Bliss?
Colors? No, think, Max, think.
Well, I know I had it this morning.
That's it. Morning. In the ancient tongue of the mud-worshipping Kapalahotep tribe of the Serengeti, our word morning means he who destroys the hypnotic rainbow man. That's the word he fears the most. So this Roy G. Biv is the one person we've met who's never said the word morning. And that means it's the Commissioner.
The Commissioner? I never did trust him.
No, Chowderhead. It's Hugh Bliss.
Never.
What? Oh, no, Commissioner. I didn't mean... Look, I need you to put out an APB on Hugh Bliss. Stat. By the Greek goddess Selene in a chariot with dual overhead cams and silver fox mud flaps. We're on our way. Let's go, Max. The Commissioner said that Hugh Bliss is currently staying at his exclusive prismatology retreat, the Blister of Tranquility.
Oh boy, I bet it's somewhere really cool and exotic, like a remote island in the South Pacific, or Des Moines.
Even farther, pal. We're going to the moon.
Whoa. Greetings, travelers. And I totally called it. Bright side of the moon. Bright side of the moon. I said dark side of the moon last time. But I called it. It was Hugh Bliss.
Oh, feels good to be back on the moon, doesn't it?
We made good time, too. We've still got plenty of generic brand powdered orange-flavored drink mix left.
You always did know how not to infringe on a registered trademark, little buddy.
What are we doing first, Sam?
Let's locate the Blister of Tranquility, find out what Hugh Bliss is up to, and arrest his unprincipled magical butt.
Is that a visitor center?
I didn't even get a chance to check out the office. Alright. Let's put you down. Make you a little slower, because you don't need to be that fast. Everything feels a little jerky. Alright. Well, let's check the max. Just start things off. I could use a hint.
Help me out with something.
Sure.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Alright, so now you're probably wondering, and I'm probably wondering, why is it so loud? For every second I wait is another second that they can take my monetization away from me. But friggin', you're probably wondering, back to the moon. Have they been to the moon before? I can't say for certain, because there's a cartoon, which I want to get. There's a comic book series, a long-running comic book series, and 2 games before the Telltale series. Sam & Max Freelance Police and Sam & Max Hit the Road. I don't remember which one comes which, but they were both made by LucasArts Games, and they are a bitch to get a hold of. And I'm not sure if I'll ever play them, because it's kind of weird to play them now, because I like to play things in order, so I'm probably going to just stick to this Telltale series for now. If I ever get a hold of the LucasArts games, maybe I'll go back to them, but yeah. Alright, let's see what happens if I click on Desetto.
Where are we headed now, Sam?
Oh, I can go back to the Earth. Okay, so if I need to go back to the Earth, I can.
Let's stay here a while longer.
I love how there's no need for oxygen.
How does it do that when there's no wind on the moon?
I remember... It's like the gravity, because the moon has a tiny amount of gravity, just enough to allow it to sway like that. I don't remember. Like, I don't even know if in real life it really does sway. Does it? Never really paid attention. I wasn't very good at that. I never really paid attention to school. Whee! Okay, I clicked on the lunar lander. I clicked on the door, didn't I? Yes, I did.
The door's locked. Hey, the keys are locked inside.
So many of us are like that.
Okay, let's click on the lander.
It's a lunar lander.
So is my Aunt Tilly, but they can't prove anything.
Rocket engine.
That's quite a rocket engine.
And anything else? The door, lander. Nope. A sign. The Earth.
Lunar lander.
Informative.
It looks cleaner from far away.
T-shirt.
Lovely shirt.
Can I get one, Sam? Can I?
You don't wear shirts, Max.
I can still accumulate them, can't I?
That's true. Hypno beam display.
What's supposed to go here?
These hypnotic goggles were an early prototype of the hypnobeam technology currently being used to further the worldwide goals of prismatology.
Wow! Invisible goggles!
The goggles were stolen a few months ago. Honestly, some people will take anything that's not bolted to the floor.
Spoon bending display.
What's this?
Looks like a bent spoon with some peanut butter on it.
The power to bend and rebend spoons stored within this completely indestructible magical talisman was among the first mental abilities to be developed and popularized by Hugh Bliss.
Big deal. I can bend spoons with my bare hands. One question. Would it work on wrenches?
Yeah, a wrench is close enough.
Interesting.
You made me forget where I was. Let's see. Indestructible magical talisman. Oh, yeah. The virtually indestructible display case is a triumph of modern prismatological science.
Virtually indestructible?
Extensive testing has been done on the case, showing it to be impervious to bullets, acid, high falls, crushing force, sonic weaponry, diamond-tipped drills, hurricanes, poisons, cynicism, and liquid nitrogen. Don't touch it. You might break it.
Oops, it's not held down very securely.
And it's mine now. Hugh Bliss, prismatology.
What's with the chart?
I bet it shows how Justin Timberlake is descended from the moon people.
This chart outlines Hugh Bliss's ingenious master plan to hypnotize everyone on Earth through connections with the U.S. government, the internet, and the toy mafia.
Well, I was close.
Weren't you in charge of the toy mafia?
You're right, I was. I wonder why I didn't know anything about this at the time.
Wait. I'm confused. You're not the mole. You're Harry. I'm confused. He looks a lot smaller. Alright, various merchandise.
It looks like cheap touristy crap is the same everywhere in the solar system.
Can we get some cheap touristy crap, Sam?
No.
Cash register.
What kind of currency do they use on the moon?
Junkets.
How appropriate.
We already saw various merchandise. Alright, let's just talk to Harry. Harry the Mole.
One moment.
Harry Mole!
I'm supposed to frisk everybody when they leave. Just a formality.
Of course.
Oh-ho! What's this? I knew you were up to something. Ruining my career with the toy mafia wasn't enough. Now you want to cost me this job, too?
It must have fallen into my pocket while I was looking at your beautiful ceiling architecture.
What mafia?
Don't try that again, or I'll have to get ugly.
I guess a lot of people have done it already.
Yes, but I always... Hey!
Okay, so that's a puzzle I have to figure out for later. Let's talk to Harry Mole now.
Well, well. Aren't you Teddy Bear?
Once upon a time, but no longer.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I want this one. I want to know this one.
You seem shorter than you used to.
I used to use that exoskeleton, but prismatology has taught me that size doesn't matter. Color does. Hairy Mole Man will never be sensitive about being diminutive again.
Or about referring to himself in the third person, apparently.
Okay, so he was wearing an exosuit. I don't know how I missed that, or if they didn't tell me, but sure. Are you still a criminal?
Are you still a notorious criminal?
Or an obscure one, like Kevin Mitnick.
No, I've repostulated my lemma since prismatology found me. It's the straight and narrow for Hairy Mole Man from here on out.
Didn't you explode?
Didn't you explode?
Only in the spiritual sense. Prismatology helped me put Hairy Mole Man back together again.
Looks like it may have left out a few pieces by mistake.
Okay, enough about that.
Well, I guess it's nice to see you again.
Actually, I'm still a little sore that he tried to get you to shoot me last time we saw him.
I'm channeling my saturation towards making amends for my past transgressions. Prismatology has taught me...
Yeah, we get it.
I think I'm starting to realize that this is meant to be... Like, it's pretty obvious. I just didn't bring it up, but for those that don't know, I think prismatology is supposed to be making fun of Scientology. Which would explain why we're on the moon. Strange enough. So what are you doing here?
So what are you doing here?
I monitor the visitors center and answer people's questions.
Security guard, huh?
Docent! I'm a docent!
I don't know what a docent is.
Which way to the blister of tranquility?
Enlightenment is the only way to reach the blister of tranquility.
How about we enlighten your skull a little? Would that work?
The blister is through that little box right over there.
That works. Seen him anywhere?
Seen Hugh Bliss around here lately?
To see the master, I need only search my heart.
I meant see him in the traditional fashion.
No, he's usually in the blister these days.
It's so weird that...
See you later.
We've got important sightseeing to do.
Great!
Like, I was not expecting Hugh Bliss to be the big bad, and part of me still thinks that he might not be, but, we'll have to see. Oh,
I think that's a satellite.
mechanical suit. Oh.
Whee!
Oh, look, there's a slightly beat-up robotic exoskeleton in the trash.
The past is only useful as fertilizer for the future. Hugh Bliss said that.
Okay, why don't we take this and give it to Max? Where's the... I wonder where the blister tranquility... And how are you oh, that's Super Ball. Chuckles is the one that's dead.
Hey, Small Worlds. It's our favorite cabinet secretary and Secret Service man, Agent Superball.
Favorite? That'd be like choosing a favorite child, Sam. I love them all.
Didn't I see you last week beating the Secretary of Defense over the head with his own war agenda?
Granted, it's a tough love.
Greetings, newcomers. Blessed be.
So what are you doing here?
So let me guess. You're guarding the door to this retreat.
Affirmative. I have a passion for it, sir, and Hugh Bliss believed in my door-guarding abilities when no one else would.
Great story, great story. Okay, let us in.
Negative. Only level red prismatologists may enter Hugh Bliss's magical paradise.
What's a level red prismatologist? Because I'm pretty sure I am one.
Level red is apex of prismatology, sir. You'd have to undergo spectrum analysis to determine your current level.
Spectrum analysis. Is that where you lie perfectly still in a lead coffin while brightly colored cotton swabs are inserted into various orifices?
No, sir. We gave that up in 87.
Oh.
It's much simpler now.
Let's try a spectrum analysis.
Yep, we're level red. Let us in.
I'm sure you're mistaken, but we'll run the spectrum analysis anyway. Take this.
A unicorn?
What am I supposed to do with this?
Rub it, sir.
Rub it, Sam.
Harder. Harder. I'm sorry, sir. The unicorn says you're yellow.
No one calls us yeller. Draw, partner.
Level yellow is frankly rather pathetic, sir. Only level reds may enter the retreat. Regulations. However, Hugh Bliss would like you to keep the unicorn as a token of his love. Rub it often to measure your progress towards true bliss.
Oh boy, a pet unicorn. I shall call him Horny.
You do that.
I'm actually surprised I haven't heard that pun used before. Horny the unicorn. Looks like I got a character to make. Okay.
You're studying this prismatology too?
Not studying. I've mastered it.
You mastered prismatology by standing in front of a door?
I am one with the door. We exist in the indigo wavelength of reality. The door is an illusion.
This prismatology nonsense really works for you?
That's right. Happiest I've ever been. Hugh Bliss is great. I'm sorry. I'm gushing.
Now that I really think about it, yellow isn't that pathetic because from the look of it, it goes from red down to violet. Yellow is the third. The only thing high that's separating you from red is orange. Just saying.
President Max requires an audience with Hugh Bliss.
I can't let just anyone into the retreat. Orders?
Well, as your president, here's your new order. Move it!
I'm now a citizen of Bliss, sir. I can't let you in.
To be fair, the President of the United States has even less power on the moon than he does in any other country. Just saying.
What about loyalty to your president? Let us in.
Hugh Bliss showed me the folly of independent nations. Plus, the benefits are better. Full medical and dental.
Alright. I'll talk to you later.
So long, Superball.
Alright. God, how much stuff is there on here? Bulletin board.
Dust preservation area. Please stay on marked paths.
Okay. And there's nothing to the right. Alright. Well. What do we have? So the unicorn.
Nope, his horn's still not turning red.
Alright, so... And the gun... Okay, so I don't have... So I don't have the bug anymore. Which sucks. And I don't have... any of the other stuff. It would have been nice if they let you keep everything. Like, I would love to still have the tear gas grenade launcher, the bug... the boxing glove. All that stuff should still be with me. And can I... Oh, it won't let you fire. Let's see. Oh, you... Let's, Oh. It would have been funny if, like... If you... I need to play Elf Bowling. Specifically Elf Bowling 2. For any of you that get what I'm talking about, it'll be interesting. Alright, what's next for us?
What do you feel like doing once we wrap up this case?
Take a vacation! Seems like we've been working for the past 7 months straight.
I wonder if that's like...
My feet are
literally
killing me.
That may be, but we can't press charges unless we catch him in the act.
I miss the good old days.
I miss the old days, when our cases were less thinking and more shooting stuff.
Luckily, my short-term memory makes me impervious to nostalgia.
Random but innocuous comment.
Irreverent reply that hints at mental instability.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Right.
Help me out with something.
Sure.
Okay. The unicorn won't turn red.
I'm not sure how to get this unicorn to turn red.
If embarrassment doesn't work, I'd try heat.
That's a good hint.
Help me out with something.
Sure.
I want that spoon bending kit.
I can't exactly say why, but I feel a strange urge to take that display case from the visitor center.
In that case, you'd better bone up on your smuggling techniques.
So I need another way to grab stuff. Was there anything
What
else?
do you feel like?
Take a...
Help me out with something.
Sure.
How do I get... Okay, so I need to get in the lunar lander. Okay, so that's probably something. I need to get into the lunar lander. I need to find a way to get into the lunar lander and turn on the engine. Because then I can use the engine heat to make the unicorn turn red. Okay. That I've figured out. I need to figure out how to get into the lunar lander, though.
I yearn to blast off in that lunar lander, but the keys are locked inside.
Does AAA service extend to the moon?
Somehow I doubt it.
Okay, so that didn't do anything.
Never mind.
Okay, let's go back to Earth. And let's check the
Where are we headed
usual
now,
three
Sam?
suspects. We'll check what Sybil's doing.
Terra firma.
We'll see what Sybil's doing. We'll check the office, and we'll go to Bosco and see what's up with him today. Everything is kind of weird. So, liver and onion boxing. No, I want to read that now.
Liver and onions have been headed towards a nasty breakup for years.
Aww. So what is this now? Queen?
Hiya, Sybil.
Hello, Sam. Hello, Max. But we prefer to be addressed by our official title.
Is Sybil hearing the voices again? The people, the people.
You feeling all right, Sybil?
You bet we are. We just got the best job ever. We are the Queen of Canada.
I always thought Rush was the Queen of Canada.
Don't get mad at me. Does Canada have a queen? I don't know how their hierarchies work there. I don't know if they have like a king, queen, president, like, because it's like, I know I can't base realize things off Canada or off South Park, but it's like the only thing I ever remember in South Park is they actually had a president of Canada. I don't know. Whatever.
Queen of Canada? How'd you land that gig?
Did you find half of an old locket dripping with syrup and bacon grease, hinting at a long-forgotten lineage?
Nothing that interesting, we're afraid. We answered a classified ad.
Yeah, the Canadians are practical that way.
They've been looking for a figurehead to give the country a little bit more class. They said we were the perfect candidate.
But you're not Canadian.
You're not even Canadian, are you?
Heck no. But we took 2 quarters of French in college, and we spelled color with a U.
If not knowing how to spell is enough to become royalty, I could become President of the United States!
You are President of the United States, Max.
By God, you're right, Sam! How come I'm not bombing anything right now?
Plus, we were the only candidate.
Something tells me that this is not legit.
Need any help with your monarchy?
We could be freelance Mounties!
Thanks for the offer, guys, but we've got things under control for now. You're helping a lot just by not making any of the obvious Canada jokes.
Who would make obvious jokes, eh?
Yes, Sybil. That's just not what we're about.
Why are you in the U.S.?
If you're Queen of Canada, how come you're still down here in the States?
Are you kidding? It's freezing up there. We love our country, but we've got to draw the line somewhere.
I guess.
What kind of stuff does the Queen of Canada do, anyway?
It's mostly promotional. We throw out the first puck in hockey games, that kind of thing. This afternoon, we've got to go pose for money.
Sam, how come I don't get to pose for...
We already talked about this, Max. Your gruesome head frightens shopkeepers and plays havoc with ATMs.
Our most important job is to look for ways to spruce up the country.
How can you possibly spruce up Canada? It's a paradise year-round, from the fresh air and great seafood of British Columbia to the bustling metropolises in Ontario and Quebec.
You still have that endorsement with the tourism board?
Every little bit helps make ends meet, Max, with the rate you go through new shoes.
I didn't complain when you were teething, Sam.
I was about to say, he doesn't wear shoes.
Have you come up with any brilliant ideas for improving Canada?
Nothing solid yet. We've thought of a new slogan. Canada. It's surprisingly pleasant. But we need something bigger. Something to really put us on the map.
You kind of already take a, yeah.
Have you come up with any brilliant ideas for improving Canada?
Nothing solid
Okay, it's the
yet.
same thing.
We've thought, but
Alright, we'll talk to you later.
See you later, Your Majesty.
you may go.
Okay, so we got the Queen of Canada and the President of the United States. And there's a war's about to start. Beer, eh?
Nothing special.
Okay. Tattoos, tabloids, that's all the same.
It's locked.
It's locked again. Okay. Oh,
Never
I
mind.
didn't want to click on you, Max. Jesus Christ, no!
Never mind.
Out of my way, Max. Alright, let's go check the office. Oh my god, it's got moose antlers. That fox has gone through so many changes. So yeah, Queen, that's all it says. That delivery van is still there. Let's check the office. Oh.
When this case is over, we should start a more fashion-forward news collection. I'm worried about Mr. Spatula. He hasn't been home for days.
What the fuck? Where'd he go? Alright. Answer machine.
Yo, Jimmy, this is Benny Threenies from Researches and Development. The boys in the lab says they ain't got nothing that'll get rid of a dog and a bunny all quick and subtle like. Best use can do is rig the answering machine to shock them when they's played the Thoid message.
Okay?
Hello, Mr. President. The Prime Minister of Pipansistan has announced that you have once again dishonored his country, and he demands satisfaction. He'll be waiting, pistols drawn, in the usual place.
Hello, Sam? This is Sybil. I think I'm preggo, and you're the responsible party, see?
Sybil must have a cold or something.
No kidding. Did she say she thought she was a jar of spaghetti sauce?
Shock! I actually thought it was gonna be like it was rigged to give me an electrical shock when I hit the third message. Instead, there wasn't even a good answer to that.
Yo, Jimmy, this is Benny.
Okay. Alright. Sybil and Sam, not shipping.
Anybody home?
No.
Guess not.
And, of course...
The virtual reality goggles we used to destroy the internet.
Now all those poor bloggers have to stand on street corners telling passing strangers what TV shows they like to watch.
Yep. So, nothing special in here. A couple interesting things. Now let's go to Bosco's. I don't know, I think Sam and Sybil make a cute couple.
President and assistant destroy internet. Assistant? Reality 2.0. Up-and-coming new internet sensation.
The newspapers are always a little behind in their technology coverage.
Yeah. Oh my god, is it actually gumballs?
Well, I'll be. The gumball machine actually contains gumballs.
What? Okay, right here. Go back a couple seconds when he was talking about the gumballs. Something happened right here. Yeah, right there. Is that like a train going by? Yeah, I can't see any farther. That's weird. Yeah, okay.
Hey, boss. Oh, dear God.
Didn't I tell you boys not to track mud in the store? I just vacuumed.
Hey, lady, we're looking for Bosco. You know him?
Of course. He's my son.
Your own mother?
Is there no escaping these infernal time travel paradoxes?
Hey, guys, it's me, Bosco.
Really? Never would have guessed! So why the sex change?
Mind telling us how you came to be a woman?
Did you use lasers or just do it the old-fashioned way?
Are you sassing me? Boy, I will whoop your behind so hard you won't be able to see straight.
But I don't see out of my behind.
You will after I get through with you.
Is this a Tyler Perry thing? Was Tyler Perry a thing in 2007?
But who in their right mind would dress up as their own mother?
No one.
Good point.
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Just for that, I'm not gonna tell you why I dressed up as her.
Oh, come on, Bosco. We were
You
only...
just cost yourself dessert, mister.
How's life as a woman?
So, how are those Bosco Tech breasts holding up?
Oh, these are all natural, honey.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I like 'em bosomy.
Oh, Max, you take after your father.
Okay, you just crossed the line, pal.
Easy, Max. Theoretically, we have even more disturbed people to worry about right now.
Yeah. We want to sell something. What? Let's buy something first.
We want to buy something.
Did you finish all your chores?
Yes.
Okay, you can get one thing. One.
What have you got?
What do you got?
Oh, my little angel made the most precious device. It's called an earthquake maker, and it's just what you think.
A diarrhea-inducing cocktail?
Max, why can't you be more like your brother?
He's not my brother.
Sam, I don't want you hanging around with him. He's a bad influence.
That he is, Mama Bosco. That he is.
There is so much about these two characters. Because it's like, you notice, they're the only two animal people. Well, except for Mole Man. And, yeah. Was there another guy? I already forgot. This is like the 6th level, and I've already forgotten if there was other animal people. So how much for the earth? Oh, God, it's going to be a...
Knowing you, Bosco, I'm sure it's quite reasonable, but how much for this earthquake maker?
$100 trillion.
100 trillion? You crazy fool!
Look, man, all I know is I keep making up the most ridiculous price I can think of, and you keep paying.
Yeah?
So I ask you, who's the fool?
Well, with a sales pitch like that, how can we not buy it?
my God.
Remember, no earthquakes in the house.
I'm sorry, but that is funny as hell. He does. He keeps making up ridiculous prices, and they still somehow keep coming up with the money. And now for my favorite segment.
Do you have any completed artificial personality disorder symptoms forms?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that really would have come in handy earlier. Do you have any video of a chicken eating cow manure for laughs?
Mm-hmm.
What? No way.
Do you have any global meatball sandwich positioning systems?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Every one of these is something that would have made the last episodes stupid easy.
Do you have any 3-foot by 2-foot cue cards that say "Don't vote for me"?
Mm-hmm.
What? I can't believe this!
Do you have any instant win cheat codes for Reality 2.0?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why didn't we ask before?
Do you have Hugh Bliss tied up back there? Hey, I was on a roll. Do you have any completed artificial personality disorder?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that really would have come in handy.
Oh my God. This Bosco trip has been single-handedly the best Bosco trip yet. Oh my God, this was amazing. Alright, let's see what we can
Never
sell, and then we'll end this episode.
You know, Bosco, we've collected some pretty valuable merchandise on our travels.
And we have the sneaking suspicion you've got a little extra spending money.
So how'd you like to buy something from us for a change?
Okay. Do you have any copies of the uncensored 1982 Armana Santi lookalike contest on Betamax?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's the only thing I really need, honey.
Well, I guess we gotta look for that. So long, guys.
See you later, Bosco's mom.
Go clean your office. It's a pigsty.
Alright. Bye, Mama Bosco. We'll see you next episode. See you guys too. Bye-bye.